Yeah. Okay. I want to tell you guys something. When you come into Harlan County, be aware of people like this, because they are going to make you look like an idiot. Okay. I was out in public the other day. Okay. Now this is how this story went down. I was out in public at such and such place at this such and such time, and somebody seen me, a local person, 2 local people seen me at this place. Okay. Now, I never done anything wrong. I never said anything bad about anybody. I never said anything bad about my family members. I was at this place, at this store, where everybody goes, and basically, here in Harlan County, it's the most popular place to go to. Okay, I was there. And I went there for something. I mean, I had something that I need to take care of each month. I have responsibilities that I got to take care of each month. So the reason why I was there at that place, I was there to only take care of my responsibilities, because I have no choice to take care of them. I mean, if you promise that you're going to take care of this problem, you got to take care of the problem. Okay? I'm not going to get in detail about the reason why I was there, because I'm on camera, and I'm not going to say it out loud on camera, because I don't want no rumors to get stirred up. And I don't want to make the problem worse than what it already is. I just want to get to the bottom of it. Now, okay, I was at this place. That's all I'm going to say about that part. I may tell you the rest after I tell you what has been said about me and my mom. Okay. First of all, I don't care who the hell you think you are. You don't talk about my mom. And you don't most definitely don't talk about me behind my back. If you think you're smart, if you think you're slick, and if you think you ain't going to get caught, you will eventually. And there's no need of getting mad about it. And there's no need of causing more problems. Because when you do stuff like this is how it's going to turn out. I'm going to run my mouth, and I will give you a piece of my mind when stuff like this happens, because that's usually how it turns out. And tell you the truth, and if you're lying, why you got to go tell my mother? Because when you tell my mother, it's going to come back to me. And she's going to tell me, and she's going to tell me what you said. Okay? Because if you don't want me to know about it, don't go tell somebody that's going to come and tell me. And number 2, don't tell anybody that has something to do with it, about the person that you're lying on. Okay? Because that tells me right there that you really didn't plan it all out up here before you went and said it. Okay? I'm going to tell you the person's name. One of the people, one of the dumbasses that's going around spreading rumors right before Christmas. Okay? A little bit after Thanksgiving. And they're going to tell a lie. And they're going to spread rumors. And they're going to get shit started. Okay? And this person that I'm about to tell you, you may know who this person is. They drive a blue GMC step-side pickup truck. And it's got Huff written in the back glass of the pickup truck. The truck that it's supposed to belong to, it belongs to a guy named Trevor, because it's their son. Are you following me? Oh, it gets even better. Trevor is the son of Chris Perkins that lives in the Sunshine community of Harlan County, Kentucky. Alright, Chris is married to a girl named Sissy. So, where she is married to Chris Perkins, Sissy will take Chris's last name, because that's how it usually go when you marry somebody. Alright. Chris and Sissy is the two idiots that I'm talking about. Chris and Sissy drives the blue GMC pickup truck. I don't know if you've seen what I'm talking about. These trucks are out there. They look similar to a Chevy S10. I can't think of the name of the truck, but it's a GMC. And it's a purple bluish color. And it's got Huff written in the back glass of the pickup. Okay. Let me tell you something. Sissy and Chris went out see me at Walmart, supposedly. They was supposed to see me at Walmart, and they was supposed to came up and talk to me. So me and Chris and Sissy was supposed to met at Walmart. We was supposed to talk and seen each other and sat down and had a conversation. But let me tell you, keep this in mind. That never did happen. It never did happen the way they said it did. Okay? Alright. When, I don't know why the hell they think they had to watch me that day. They have to watch every move that I made. But let me tell you, I wasn't bothering a soul. They see me at Walmart. Okay? And this was supposed to happen on a Black Friday. And this was the Friday that just passed. It was on the 1st of December of 2013. is when this incident was supposed to happen. Okay. But at the same time, I can remember where I was, I can remember what I was doing, and I can remember I didn't talk to anybody. I didn't run into anybody. The only person that I had a conversation with inside the store was with one of the employees that worked there. It wasn't one of the customers. I didn't talk to any of the customers when I was there. I talked to one of the employees. But that's how far I want to go there, because nothing else didn't happen. Chris and Sissy was supposed to have been talking to me, and what was said is, I'm going to tell you now. Chris and Sissy told my mother that they ran into me at Walmart, and I told them that my mom was getting me a Christmas gift or something, and or my mom told them that she was going to get me a Christmas gift. I don't know. Tell you the truth, if my mom's going to get me a Christmas gift, man, I'll be happy. I'll be more obliged to accept the gift. Anything that my mom gets for me for Christmas. And really, tell you the truth, Christmas is not about receiving gifts. It's about celebrating the birth of Jesus Christ. Now, that's the only reason why I like Christmas. It's all because we have that time to take out to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. Getting any gifts, getting any money from anybody, this is what I feel about the gifts and the presents and the money. But anything that comes from my mother, if she wants to give me anything, that's her business, and that's her privilege. Now, Chris and Sissy said that I was going to destroy the gift that my mom gets for me. No. Why would I want to destroy something that my mom got for me for Christmas? Why, if my mom gets me a Christmas gift, yeah, I'm going to be more happy to receive it from my mother. Because that's the only best friend that I got in this world. And why would I want to destroy a gift from the only best friend that I got in this world? Why would I want to destroy it? I wouldn't, because that's nonsense. That's crazy. Okay? Chris and Sissy Perkins said that I was going to destroy a Christmas gift that I get from my mother. There ain't no way it's going to happen. As you don't know, I don't know what it was that whatever kind of drugs Chris was on, or whatever kind of drugs Sissy was on at the time. Whatever it is, whatever kind of drug it was, or whatever kind of drugs that they was taking, I don't want none of it if it's going to have me acting like that. I mean, if going to cause me to go out and cause me to do something to turn me against my friends and lie on my friends. I wouldn't want to be associated with that kind of drug. And me, period, I don't want to be associated with any kind of drugs, period. But let me tell you something. I don't go out and watch people, what they do and where they go and how they spend their money or whatever the fuck. Because you want to know why? That's none of my goddamn business what other people do. What the part that gets me, the part that pisses me the fuck off, why do these normal American citizens that ain't got a job and that's living and sponging and leeching off their family members, why the hell do they think that they gotta go out and spy on somebody and lie on somebody and be a two-faced lying son of a bitch? Why? What's the point that you... I mean, there's nothing good going to come out of it when you cause problems like that. So why do you even bother getting up and wasting the energy doing something like that? I don't spy on my neighbor. Why you got to spy on yours? Sissy and Chris Perkins. The mother and father of Trevor. And Sissy's got a mother named Darlene. Okay. Darlene went to one of my mom's neighbors and lied on my mom and had some shit stirred up about my mom. And my mom never did say any goddamn thing. And she never done any damn thing to cause the woman to lie on her. And my mom wasn't guilty of the lie, or what was said and what was told about my mom. My mom wasn't guilty of it. My mom found out, and man, she was pissed when she found out about it. But I'm pissed about what Chris and Sissy said about me. I mean, the point I'm trying to make and the point I'm trying to come across, if you're going to lie on somebody, make sure you lie on them. And make sure that you do it right. And tell you the truth, I wouldn't recommend anybody to go out and lie on somebody else. Because the day when I went out to do what I was supposed to done, to take care of my responsibilities, the day when I was out doing that, taking care of my responsibilities, minding my own business, didn't have a conversation with no living being, and I get lied on, I wasn't bothering nobody. I didn't say anything bad about anybody. I didn't even talk to anybody. So, and I get lied on. I mean, it gets my blood a-boiling when people go doing me that way. If I didn't bother you, why you gotta go out and spread rumors about me? I never done a damn thing to you, Chris and Sissy and Darlene. So why you gotta get me involved in your mess that you made? I tell you what, if you're trying to get rich off of Hollywood, and if you want to get noticed by Hollywood, you're doing a terrible job, Chris, Sissy, and Darlene Perkins. Or whatever the hell your last name is. I'm going to find out what your last name is. And when I find out what your last name is all about, or whenever I find out your last name, shit's going to fly towards you. There's going to be cops coming to your house, knocking on your door, and there'll probably, Chris, Sissy, and Darlene will probably be thrown in jail, if not prison, for going around spreading rumors like they did before Christmas and Thanksgiving. Right after Thanksgiving and before Christmas, I'd rather say. But let me tell you something. Chris and Sissy and Darlene, shit's about to fly and it's heading your way. So you might as well just go ahead and come out of your hiding places and tell the damn truth. You might as well just come out and tell the damn truth that none of that never did happen. I never did say anything what I was supposed to say. Because what you said I said is fake. Because I wouldn't lie on anybody. And I sure in the hell wouldn't lie on my friends to get them in trouble, to get their family, pissed off and get their family fighting. I mean, I wouldn't want to see my neighbors' families having problems. So why do you think it's funny to get shit stirred up and cause problems with somebody's family, to get somebody else's family fighting and be against each other? Why would you want to do something like that? And I can tell you the reason why you're doing it. It's all because you are a cold-hearted, lying, two-faced, lying son of a bitch. And you're evil. That's the reason why you would do something like that. It's because you're evil, you're a two-faced, lying son of a bitch, and you're a cold-hearted you're a cold-hearted person, and you're dangerous. And you're bad. You're not good for the society. You're a danger to society. And you should not be out on the street running loose. Because that's how people get killed, is when you go out and lie on somebody. If you go out and lie on this person over here when this person over here ain't bothering you, and you know they're not bothering you, and you go out and you lie and you get that person in trouble, for what? All because you're an evil, lying son of a bitch, and because you want to have something to laugh about and joke about when you're sitting at home with your thumb stuck up your ass while you're leeching and living off of the government, and you don't work, you don't go out and try to make a living. All you do is just sit around and pop pills and get high and talk shit about people that ain't true and tell these false stories. Yeah, you're bad to society. You're a flight risk. And you need to be locked up in prison for your cold-hearted actions that you caused. I'm sorry, Chris and Sissy and Darlene. I hate to see it go this route, but you brought it on yourself. And I hate to say it, but this is where we go our separate ways. Don't ever come up to me. Don't ever speak to me. Don't ever talk to me when you see me out in public. Ever. Ever again. I don't care if I'm freezing to fucking death on the street walking somewhere. I'd rather to see you pass by me still as seeing you stopping, picking my ass up and giving me a ride somewhere. I'd rather walk instead of sitting and give you a reason to go behind my back and lie on me. I'd rather walk. And when you see me walking around in sunshine, Darlene, let me tell you something. Don't even talk to me. Don't even speak to me. If you see me walking down the street, you better go the other way. And don't even say a damn word to me. Because if you're going to believe your son-in-law, Darlene, and if you're going to believe what your daughter is telling you, when your daughter could be lying to you, and you believe what she says, and it can be about me, and what she's saying about me is a fucking lie, and if you can tell that she's lying and you believe her anyway, you're more dirty as she is. So when it's all three of yous coming up with the lie, all three of yous dirty, crooked, evil. I don't care what it takes. I would never do my friends that way if they're really my friends. But let me tell you, don't ever expect me to do anything for you. Then don't ever expect me to ask you to do anything for me. Because I tell you, go straight to hell. Because if you're going to go behind my back lying on me, I don't want you to do shit for me. And be expecting the police coming up to your house, knocking on your door, and be expecting them to talk to you about this, about you going behind my back lying on me. And tell you the truth, Darlene, I didn't appreciate you going down at Nodi's and talking bad about my mother, lying on my mother. So I advise you to keep your damn mouth shut talking about my mom. Because the next time when you go talking about my mom and I hear about it, oh, there's going to be problems. So if I advise you to keep your goddamn mouth shut and don't even say a goddamn word about my family ever again. Because if I hear one word that you said one thing bad about my family members, I'm coming looking for you and I'm going to hunt your ass down. And me and you are going to have words. My family don't bother anybody. And my family sure in the hell ain't going to get out and talk shit to anybody. So, you going around pretending like they do, and you going around lying and getting people to believe what the hell you got to say about my family? and you're convincing the public that my family is a bad crowd, yeah. You're dirty. You're crooked. Stay the fuck away from my family. And keep your damn mouth shut about my family. Because my damn family ain't never done a goddamn thing to you. And you have no right to go around behind my family's back and saying bad shit and talking shit about my family. Because my family ain't never done a damn thing to you, and you need to keep your damn mouth shut about them. Now, Darlene, you may talk bad behind your husband's back, and your husband may not do anything about it, but let me tell you something. When you fuck with somebody else's family, and you talk about somebody else's family, especially when it's bad, and you talk bad shit about somebody's family, and you do that, and you think that nothing's going to happen, I guarantee you it's going to happen. You need to keep your damn mouth shut if you don't want no shit coming towards your way. Because I'm telling you, I advise you to keep your mouth shut. Because shit's going to fly.